Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your reading. Hope you guys are doing good, staying warm and safe wherever you're at. Let's open up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels. Let's get some messages. I want to see what good things are coming to the sign of Aries. That's the intention for this reading. So we're going to use Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Alchemy deck and probably this animal deck too, which I'm feeling called to use. So for Aries, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? The Uncreated, the same card that came out for Leo. The Uncreated is a great card to get because what's good that's coming, well, hasn't been created yet. Hasn't been created yet. You are to create it. You are here to create this. Wow. Tell me more about the Uncreated card. You're rising from the Phoenix type of energy here with the Ash. Putting the past in the past, the memories in the past, holding dear to, of course, loved ones and things like that. But whatever collapse you may have experienced, whatever downfall, whatever had to be burned down to the ground, metaphorically, you're completely rising new and creating something new from that energy. You have a prayer answered. And the Summer card, beautiful. Going to bring in, whatever this Uncreated is, it's big, and it's going to bring in abundance. The Summer is abundance, health, vitality, energy. It means it's going to do really well. Okay, it's going to do really well. Neptune is it's a highly spiritual energy that I get from it. It can be a little confusing sometimes to navigate, but what I'm getting here is an answered prayer. An answered prayer in the form of you're going to be answering yourself with the tools and the help or assistance that's going to be sent your way. Tell me more. See? The great work. Tell me more. Tell me more. This is your great work. You're meant to go through whatever you went through because a soul planned to rise from the ashes, kind of like a show it how it's done. Show people how it's done. Because this is your great work. This is what you have been working on for. This is your soul mission, life purpose coming out. And this is a very big reading because whatever it is that you're rising from the ashes about, whatever you're to create here in this Uncreated that is to come, it's going to bring you the finances that you need, but also it's going to bring you that feeling of just joy, bliss, and contentment, knowing that you're following something about your soul's mission and your heart's desire in that direction. Whew. And a new experience is on its way. New wisdom. Something you have not seen. It's going to be good though, because it is the new pearl, the new experience. And so I want to get more cards. I want to get more cards before I say anything else, actually. Whoa, guys, it is so cold here. Snow, snow, snow. Come on, angels, heat me up. Heat me up, they usually do. Heat me up, heat my hands up in particular. All right, tell me a little bit more about Neptune. Because I see an Aries here that had to deal with what happens when we're not as confident as we have been able to do everything for a very long time, and then reaching that place where you're like on your knees. You know, have you done that before? I have. When the most dramatic is probably if I'm in the bathroom and I get get on my knees and pray. You know, pray. Need a solution. I need to know what to do at this point. So tell me more about Neptune. The hummingbird. So high vibe. So high vibe. One of the most high vibe cards you can get from this deck. It's the ruby-throated hummingbird, right? So it's the I feel creativity within how you speak, if you sing, how you vibrate. Really, it's just so high vibe. There's a very strong connection here with the divine and your soul purpose, and spirit messages too. Spirit messages, getting messages. You have a lot of help. You may find that you have more help in whatever this endeavor is because of your higher self mission, because of some sort of mission. Tell me about Ash, the earthworm. Well, when I see the earthworm, I'll tell you the meaning in the guidebook, or like the new experience, the Fool's Journey, just scraping the surface, you know. But I just see earthworms, and like after a land has been, the land or the dirt, after something's really ended, it's been scorched, and then earthworms churning up this soil, making the ground fertile, moving through the dirt, getting things mixed up so that it's right. It's right now. So it feels like this earthworm is saying it's right for a new experience now. The ground is fertile for this. You've been truly you've been working on the great work your whole life. But this is when you actually feel that connection stronger than ever to create something here that is directly tied to, okay, this was like the point, this was the purpose, it's like getting to that. Oh. Tell me about the new pearl. The eagle. Nice. Nice. Oh, and the tarantula. I'm going to put the tarantula here with the great work. This card wanted to show itself in the very beginning of the reading when I was shuffling. So we'll take that too. Building your confidence. Yeah. All right. This is good. So the eagle here is pictured flying over the sun, right? Over the sun. There's something that you do with such focus and skill, like when your eye is on the prize, you get it, and then when you're showing your colors, you're working on something for yourself, you end up rising above everything else, even the sun in the picture. You know, it's like a standing out, and it could have to do with your talent, especially with the clarity of mind, the owl, clairvoyance, wisdom. Very mentally sharp, and so that also is why something is the time. The tarantula is associated with being at a crossroads that has to do with life purpose. So it's not a surprise for me to see this card in this type of reading. Okay. And like I say, whatever this is, with the stingray, your confidence is really going to be boosted, probably by the amount of success, like, as I say that, the amount of success and abundance that this energy or this creation is going to bring for you. Okay? For sure. Tell me about the uncreated a little bit more. The stingray. Okay, so I'm so, like, I should always trust myself. I think that's another message, is you should always trust yourself. When you think something needs to be there, it needs to be there. Fish, prosperity, flowing around life's obstacles. Remember God's math when it comes to fish, right? Were you promised fish? Were you promised something? Were you on your knees praying and had a vision or a thought or a feeling like there was something promised to you from the Creator, from Source? Because I'm relaying the message that promise, that answered prayer is still there, and it's still coming. A lot of times our faith and things like that are well, we could look at it as a test, but we're really just when you embrace it. It's about staying in that high vibration of belief in what you can achieve, and I just get a feeling of what was promised to you, like you kind of already have an idea. Maybe you don't know about the exact project, but you have the idea of what life was going to be like for you once something played out with your soul purpose, once this doesn't always have to be business. If you had a voice in your head, or a feeling that there's a perfect partner for you, that there's a divine counterpart for you, and God placed that in your heart, that's why it's never left. Lust and fleeting romance. Okay, it's fleeting. They call it fleeting for a reason, because it comes and goes in and out of your heart space. You feel it one day, maybe don't feel it the next day. This is different. If it's talking about this love that is to be created also, along with the soul work, the mission, the purpose, then it too is something that's not going to leave your heart space. When it comes, you'll absolutely know. How will you know? Because it won't leave your heart. It won't leave your heart. It won't leave your mind. The only thing that can happen is that the mind then can be over analytical about something when it's not happening right then for us. And that is a challenge. That is a big challenge, to have to deal with that type of energy. So, however you want to view it, a test of faith. If you want to view it as how strong is your belief in what your heart is saying to you, that answer comes to me very quickly, as I think it probably does for you too. All right, let's get a sip of coffee and try to warm this girl up. Hang on. Woo. All right. Circle of Life tarot cards. For Aries, believe in this dream. Believe in this. This buffalo energy, by the way, when it comes, it's intense. It's intense. The presence can be felt like the electricity in the air. It's like a abundance and power and energy just kind of flowing off of you, and it's granted from up above. Well, so you might have many choices, many options of what way can this go. You may be being told to embrace that daydreamer that you have inside you. Embrace your dreams a bit more. I don't always get that with the Seven of Cups, but I am with this reading for sure, because it's dreamy and there's many options, not just one. And we have a big fish there too. Another fish. Cups all pouring into one another. You're not limited to just one. I don't know. I'm just getting like that. That means all the things that you've dreamed of. You're not limited to, well, if I get this, then I'll be satisfied. Don't do that. Just keep on going. Keep on dreaming. Keep on going. Feels like a surreal moment is going to come into your life. Like Is this really happening? I have a feeling in my heart this was going to happen, but oh my gosh, is this really happening? That's what I'm feeling for Aries. Clarity of mind, big time. Clarity of mind, the information, the communication that you need. Ace of Swords. The information, the communication. Clarity. So you're just gonna know. You're just gonna know. I don't know how else to say that message. You're just gonna know. You're gonna get the information as you need it too. The guidance. Very strong clarity of thought. Tell me more about the great work here then. This clairvoyance card, this, well, hell. The four of wands, clearly in the upright too. Beautiful. Spirit has been, so if you know, the Four of Wands is a celebration card in the tarot pretty much, because what you have practiced and what you have been working on, it's coming to the point where it needs to be celebrated, where flowers need to be thrown at your feet, so to speak. This is like saying that you've done something. You've practiced for this for a very long time. Now it's time for the celebration. Now it's time for some kind of rather big moves in life too. The Four of Wands can be big things happening in life, where we have a new residence, we have new alliances, or a partnership that might be new, an allegiance, you could say. But there's something about what you have done, the soul work that you've done in this body, that has allowed it to transcend with the soul here, with the soul going in alignment with your higher self. And you're going to be very happy. And there are other people on this card. There's 3 people in particular on this card, and yeah. So big, I would say this is a really big path opening up to you, for you, in relation to your soul's mission. So something that you're doing, you've actually been doing bits and pieces of it for a long time. It's work to perfection. It's perfection of whatever you have been working on. And then as I say that, the working card comes out, because that's appropriate. 8 of Pentacle. 8 of Pentacle. So what you have been working on is getting better and better and more abundant and more prosperous. And this is a sign that you're going to actually have accumulation of your craft getting better, your skills, your abilities, your work. It's enjoyment, having enjoyment on the day-to-day things that you do in life, like really enjoying yourself and making progress. So see the finances, for sure, your security in what you do day by day, getting a lot better, or getting to where that's just really fulfilling because of the progress, or mastery. So I'm getting the word mastery coming through. So what is the uncreated then? Maybe they'll tell me, maybe they won't. Oh, it is a rebirth in some area of your life, the way that it's coming out. Because I have the Death card, says there was some type of closing or ending. This could have been past lives that have led to this life too, being one of the ones where the culmination of all of this information, wisdom that's embedded in you, in your DNA. This is something new, and it's a cycle. I feel like it's a cycle, a death, rebirth cycle that you haven't experienced yet before. So it has to do with major change and transformation. What else can you tell us about the uncreated? The Chariot and the Hierophant. Shit. So we're getting this message here of, see the cup? The cup is, you're getting divine, the divine is filling up your cup. Okay, you're to the point where your connection is just so strong that you're letting the spiritual goodness flow or fill up your cup. You're drinking from the right waters. You're going to really witness the fruits of the Spirit as well as the fruits of your labor. And then it's paired with the Chariot. And so this is like a victory. This is going in the right direction. I see for some of you, there is definitely a divine counterpart connection or commitment that will be coming up as it's guided by Spirit. It's guided by your angels. Like I said, the easiest way to tell is, does it leave your heart? If it does not leave your heart and it's not fleeting, it's probably that. And the Chariot, wow, going places, picking up momentum. This is a very strong connection. This Hierophant energy is a strong, whoever it is really strong. Even if it's a business with this sole purpose, it is a very divinely guided connection. Okay, then I have the Queen of Pentacles, another good sign for your money and finances, home, business, practicality, groundedness, fertility, attractiveness, compassion. I mean, it's the Queen of Pentacles. And it's time for a new season here because you have the Wheel. So you have the Wheel of Fortune also, which is a very good sign. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have two cards that could mean marriage or a really big change, turn in circumstances, you know, where life just ends up being better for you. Wow. So the Wheel. It is fated. It is fated. There's something that was, it's destiny for you. This is your destiny. For it all to go right. And I couldn't be happier to pass that message on. It is your destiny for it all to be right. Okay, so what we're going to do is pull from this deck the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. I just want to see maybe some ascension things, what's going on. Maybe it will help you with your great work. Just because I'm being guided to pull from it. And then the angel number message. Anything else you would like me to talk about with them? Yes, they want you to know that you are... Okay, so you have a knowing here. A clear cognizance, a clear knowing that you are a starseed, that you are somebody who's empathetic, a psychic, healer, and knows purpose. That you are here on a mission and you know it. That's why you also have a deep knowing of just some like very complex esoteric wisdom and knowledge. If you feel like it comes very natural to you to just kind of know things, it's because you're a starseed. It's because you're one of those people who came here probably from, I know I'm going to get a little sci-fi, probably from a different dimension, maybe a different universe, here to bring in your information, here to bring in your high vibration, so that you can lift up the planet as it's trying to have this ascension as well. So the planet and its inhabitants bringing more light, bringing your gifts to help along the way as it's going to help you with your soul mission. And I just feel like, yeah, you have a clear cognizance, a clear knowing of this. Yes. And so they're saying, just know this to be true. You know, just know this. You already do. But this is just a confirmation to reaffirm what you already know. Okay, Aries. Angel number message. 000. Oh, and another 0. Beautiful. I have 000. You are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. I am a creator. And then 0. There is no beginning. There is no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. And remember, I am limitless. Affirm that. I am a creator. I am limitless. I am high vibe. I have a clear knowing that I have a soul, purpose, and mission in this life that is going to take me places, guide me to the right people, lead abundance into my life. I work on the math of God, and I know that it multiplies. That's what you should be saying to yourself. And just get ready for this, all right? So I'm sending you love and light. Bye.